Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to my weekend. Probably Friday for most of you out there. We've got a nice little collaboration here. It's by my beloved mountain culture out of the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, Australia, and one of my favourite Canadian breweries. I've tried a lot of Canadian craft beer over the years, and yeah, these guys sort of stand out to me as one of my faves. They're from Vancouver, I think. British Columbia, that would be. And yeah, this is Spacetime Legend. So the Superflux team are out here in Australia and hung out with the Mountain Culture boys, and they worked on a beer together. This is a New England IPA, 7.1%. And I think they've done another beer together before this one. I remember last year during our Pint of Origin, there was a collab between these two. Similar beer. I think it might have been a slightly lower in ABV. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Looking forward to it. I've got a few of these as well, so if it's a good beer, I'll be happy. I've got my hashtag proper glassware. And yeah, I don't think I've done a Mountain Culture beer on the channel for a little while, so should be good. I'm starting to order some more from them again, like now that they have a lot of the breweries here have a bit of a break over Christmas, so their limited releases slow down a bit. And I sort of waited for them to pick up again, and then I sort of ordered in bulk. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of their stuff now in the fridge again. Plus, when Adam from Mersey Beers comes over here, I want to give him some. So yeah, hopefully some nice fresh Westies or red IPAs for him, because that's sort of the stuff he likes. Cheers to the chat. We've got Stewie and we've got Anderson. Good to see you. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. Let's crack into it. First beer for the weekend. Well, I did have some last night, but yeah, I haven't really drank all week, so it's good to get back into it. I've missed the reviews. I've only been away for a week, but it felt like a month. Pours a nice colour. We may as well go a full glass. I don't have to take a photo of this one since I've got a few cans. So the colour is not accurate in the camera. It's a really, really vibrant, bright orange. It does look all right in the camera, but it's definitely a lot brighter. Looks sort of milky and washed out a bit in the camera. But yeah, I would say cloudy, in between sort of cloudy and hazy. Medium body, about a 2-finger head. Probably mild carbonation. Let's go a whiff. Cheers, Keith. Good to see you, mate. Cheers, Joe. Good to see you. I've seen you in Simo's chat before. I've sort of been ducking in and out of his stream. This smells really good. Big tropical citrus juice notes. So I'm getting like mango's the hitter. I've got a bit of hay fever today, so the old sinuses are playing up. And mango, orange, grapefruit, maybe some pineapple. I can smell like a bit of pine there as well. It's like quite sweet. It's like more juice than like peel or pith. And yeah, it smells like it's going to be sort of low bitterness. Probably more sweet than dry. Cheers, Simo. No doubt you're still alive. But yeah, let's get into it. With the old hay fever, you don't want to be sniffing it too long. I'll end up sneezing into the beer. Cheers. Oh. Fresh cut grass. Yeah, there's definitely some pine there. It's a little bit woodsy as well. Maybe slightly earthy. But yeah, huge mango, huge grapefruit. Very, very nice body. It's got like a full body, like smooth and creamy. You can sort of taste that slight Superflux influence in it. Yeah, it's like got a bit of like a floral note to it as well. Like sort of slightly perfumey, but in a good way. Sometimes perfumey can be that sort of like boozy, sort of slightly offensive sort of note, but yeah, I don't know. Like it was a proper beer stream when it was just Simo and Rob, and I was sort of happy with that because that's how it was going to roll. And then all of a sudden, started all these other people started popping up. Sometimes it's good just to keep them like beer centric. I know there's times where I'll have it beer centric and then I'll change it, and it's like I should have just left it how it is. I mean, you don't want to always talk about beer, but I suppose I should click on some comments. It'd be up there, Stewie, but probably not quite that high. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I think the notifications have been a bit better lately, dude. I was going through watching some mates' reviews yesterday, and you were next. I was going to watch about 3 or 4 of yours in a row. So yeah, apologies, I haven't seen as much of your stuff lately, but I've got a bit of time off work, so I'll catch up. I like to try and support as much, like as many people as I can. Cheers, Keith. Hopefully you're doing something fun on the weekend. Hopefully you're having a beer, Joe. Might be a bit early, but at some stage today. Yeah, I think I seen you in there at one stage, but yeah, as I said, I've been in and out. I've just been like hanging washing outside and cooking breakfast. And I think a lot of people forget that it's like morning for me, so I've got like stuff to do. You'll get like, yeah, Simo and Craig and all of them telling me to hurry up and get on the stream, but it's like I've got shit to do. It's like morning here. You schlag. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, it's a lot of work when you got like a heap of people up on camera, and you've got a heap in the chat as well, and you're trying to keep an eye on both. Like at the end of the day, I'd rather focus on the people up on the panel with you. But then people in the chat start getting real antsy, going, "Oh, he's not responding. He's too slow with the comments." Well, you fucking try it then. Especially if you're on a topic as well, like you're doing a review or you're discussing a particular thing. Oh, cool. That'd be awesome, dude. Yeah. Hopefully you're on the mend. Anyway, caught up with the comments. Back to the beer. I've got my Maple Leafs hat on today because I'm reviewing a half Canadian beer. Superflux people would be, they'd hate Toronto. So, yeah, very little bitterness, no dankness. It's like a dry pine, like grassy, earthy, woodsy. Sort of like if you're, I don't know, like strolling through the Aussie bush in the summer sort of thing. There's that difference between like sometimes with like a West Coast IPA, you'll get that like, I don't know, like really dry, woodsy sort of pine, and then other times you'll get this like dank, musty, sort of more like resinous, yeah, like a forest, like evergreen pine sort of thing. Well, that's how I like to describe it anyway. But yeah, the mouth feels immaculate. I had a treehouse beer yesterday, and yeah, mouth feel on this is fairly similar to that. Yeah, the treehouse beer I had was very green, the one with the three G's and the three N's, the green. Yeah, I gave it like a 4.8. Really good beer. It was on my bucket list, so I've been ticking off a few beers on the bucket list. It's been awesome. But yeah, my plans for the rest of the day, I'm not sure. If Simo and that is still going, I'll probably jump on there. But yeah, I'll probably do another review at some stage today. If any of the Americans are doing anything, I might jump on with them. I need to shake this hay fever off. But yeah, I've got a full belly of food. I've cooked up, yeah, like egg and bacon muffins. I like to call them the McSmallies. So it's like, yeah, fried egg, bacon, cheese, and normally like a hot sauce. I went like a smoky barbecue sauce today, but normally I'll go like a sauce with a bit of spice. Even better if you've got like a beef patty or a tomato, but I didn't have them today. Yeah. Geordie's all right. He just sort of wanders aimlessly at times. But yeah, score for this, I'd probably say have another sip first. And Yeti, if you're still there, one of the breweries here in Melbourne, they've just bought an old pub, and it's a pub where live music's like pretty prominent. Anyway, I've been looking because I want to go back there and try their beers. When I went there at first, they were just setting up. So I want to go back there and go to a gig and like try all their all their range. I noticed they've got a metal night, and it's a Megadeth, Iron Maiden, and Rammstein cover band, like as in three different cover bands, and they're the tributes. I thought that'd be fucking sick, because I'm like a huge like Megadeth and Maiden fan. Rammstein, I like them as well, but just not as much. Yeah, I just thought that'd be cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. And it's I think it's on when I'm on holidays, so I think it's like just a random sort of weeknight gig. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah. I don't know if the Ramstein dudes are like German. It'd be pretty funny. It's just cool to see guys like they love a band that much they get together and play all their songs. Yeah, bloody oath. And that's the thing. They'll be the starting band. They're the smaller one. I wonder if they'll do all the sexual acts and stuff on stage like Ramstein do. Pulling down the little hatchet on the gimp suit and pulling out the fake dick and all that shit. So I'm going to say a 4.6 for this. Very, very good beer. Um, what would make it better? Maybe less sweet. Maybe if it was a little more dry, elevated a bit more. I'm not sure what the hop bill was, but yeah, there's just something in the flavour that like could be slightly better as well. Maybe some more sort of, I don't know, a bit more sort of like citrus note would have been nice. It's got citrus in there, but it's yeah, sort of a bit of a mix of different stuff. Oh yeah. But yeah, 4.6. Good beer. Yeah, the artwork's pretty simple on this one. It was always going to be one of those beers, like, no matter what the style was, I was always going to get it with these two working together. Space-time legend. But yeah, I like the Superflux logo, just simple and effective. Big, bold writing. Looks cool together, like the two of them on the silver. Pretty cool. I'll see if it says the hops on the back. It's like a big like spiel about when they went to Australia and went to go to the Blue Mountains together, and the weather was shit, so they didn't get to do the adventure activities. They just sat inside and drank instead. Oh yeah, they've got Citra, Centennial, and Vic Secret. So Vic Secret's an Aussie hop, and yeah, Citra and Centennial are like older US hops. Yeah, that's why I would have got a bit of pine from the Centennial. Vic Secret's sort of hit and miss, and Citra's always solid. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah, as I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing next, but look out for another review at some stage today. Look, it could even be later tonight. It's only like lunchtime here, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.